and welcome. My name is Aap Banerjee and you are watching IndiaTV. The International Court of Justice, also known as the World Court, is hearing a landmark case where South Africa has accused Israel of committing genocide in Gaza in its war against the Hamas militant group. The trial began on Thursday, where South Africa demanded UN's top court to order an emergency suspension of Israel's devastating military campaign. In the first half of the two-day hearing, South Africa said that Israel's military operations is aimed to bring about the destruction of Gaza's population. Israel's retaliation to the October 7 attacks by Hamas has flattened much of the Palestinian enclave and killed more than 23,000 people, causing international alarm and calls for an urgent ceasefire. Israel rejected the accusations of genocide as false and baseless and accused South Africa for speaking on behalf of Hamas. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that the court was presented with hypocrisy and lies, describing the trial as an upside-down world where Israel was accused of genocide while fighting against genocide.
אנחנו נלחמים במחבלים ואנחנו נלחמים בשקרים. היום שוב ראינו עולם הפוך. מדינת ישראל מואשמת ברצח עם בשעה שהיא נלחמת ברצח עם.
Let's understand the case in more detail. South Africa has argued that Israel's actions have violated the 1948 Genocide Convention, which was enacted in the wake of mass murder of Jews in an event widely known as the Holocaust in Nazi Germany during World War II. South Africa also highlighted Israel's sustained bombing campaign, which has displaced almost the entire 2.3 million population of Gaza. They also pointed towards the Jewish country's failure to provide food, water, medicine, and other essential assistance to the Palestinian enclave. Why is South Africa accusing Israel of genocide? The ruling African National Congress Party has long compared Israel's policies in Gaza and the West Bank to its own history under the apartheid regime of white minority rule, which restricted most blacks to homelands before ending in 1994. The party forged a close relationship with Yasser Arafat's Palestine Liberation Organization and has long defended the Palestinian cause. Palestinians have hailed Thursday's hearing as a watershed moment in the devastating 3-month-long military campaign against the population of Gaza. A few dozen Palestinians and senior officials even paid tribute to South Africa at a city square named after Nelson Mandela, who led the anti-apartheid struggle and regularly discussed the Palestinian issue before his death.
هذه لحظة تاريخية للشعب الفلسطيني وللإنسانية وكذلك للنظام الدولي المبني على والقائم على القانون. نتقدم بالشكر لكل الدول التي ساندت هذا الطلب وندعوها أيضا ندعوها للقيام واتباع الخطوة الشجاعة التي قامت بها جنوب أفريقيا ودعمها من خلال الدخول في مرحلة النقاشات التي تناقش تفاصيل القضية لاحقا.
What happens now? Now the court will listen to Israel's response to the genocide allegations on Friday. Although Israel considers the UN and international tribunals unfair and biased, it is sending a strong legal team to the ICJ to defend its military operation launched in the aftermath of the October 7 attacks by Hamas. The court is expected to rule on possible emergency measures later this month, but its verdict on the genocide allegations is likely to take several years. The World Court has never ruled a country to be responsible for genocide, although the ICJ's decisions are final and without appeal, but the court has no way to enforce them. Hence, its rulings are sometimes ignored. In March 2022, the court ordered Russia to immediately halt its military campaign in Ukraine, which fell on deaf ears. It is also unclear whether Israel would halt its offensive after a verdict, as possible sanctions by the United Nations may be blocked by a US veto. For more such information, keep watching IndiaTV.